It is a word that has come to define the Heat franchise. Culture. They sell it to the players on the team. They sell it to the players who are thinking of signing with the team. And they even sell it to the fans, literally, on t-shirts. Few players understand it better than Rodney McGruder working his way through the D-League to find a roster spot and eventually becoming a starter. Yet, here in the offseason, McGruder isn't on vacation or taking time off. He's still in Miami, building on that Heat culture of working hard for even more.
What would you say to someone who doesn't buy into the whole culture talk?
If you don't buy into this culture talk, you won't be here.
They took something from us. We got to go get it back tonight. From the beginning, all right? Nothing's difficult. Everything's challenge. Through adversity. Through the last minute. Through the last second. Through the last minute. We fight. We fight. We fight. We fight. We fight. We fight. Let's go.
With new direction came big changes for the Miami Heat.
Arguably the greatest basketball coach in the history of the sport, and now he was with the Heat.
There's this image in my mind about the symbolic parade, this championship parade.
All of a sudden, the Miami Heat had something it never had before. It had an identity. We're the hardest working, toughest, massive team in the NBA.
That season was the season that he became rock stars.
I get picked fifth by the Heat, right? And I'm going to the back, and the sixth pick is Chris Kaman. And Chris Kaman says, whew, I'm glad I didn't get picked by Miami. So I turn, I say, what you mean? He said, man, I heard about Pat, you know, what he do, this and that. I come from the school of hard work. So, like, I just left Marquette and Tom Crean. I'm like, it can't get no worse than what I just went through. I start smiling inside because I'm like, this is exactly what I want.
I'm ready to learn at this level and try to do the best I can.
When I got here for the first time, I was like, what is this? This is like paradise. This is what I dreamed of.
The years before you got here, people didn't want to come down here. Pat Riley was known for taking years off of your career.
When I came into the Pat Riley craziness, I was used to it.
I'm going to get you started right now. We're not going to wait. Congratulations. Let's see you.
This is what I needed. If I didn't have this, I don't know if I would be where I am. I didn't have a lot of guidance. I needed that Pat Riley grip that he put on.
The Heat's free agent camp.
Way to run, way to run.
He came in as a free agent, and from the first day, I said, who is this guy? I said, that's not Udonis Haslem. Is that Udonis Haslem from Florida? Yeah, that's it. What happened to him? He lost 70 pounds. He was 235 pounds, about 6% body fat. He just dominated the whole weekend. This story is a great story because it's really a story about a player who has great heart, and he's one of the few guys in this league who feels privileged to be an NBA player.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
There's no way you can get it done in this league without work. You know, there's no way you can hold that trophy up without working for it. There's no way you can, get through a full regular season and stay healthy and stay mentally and physically prepared to go out there and grind every night without putting the work in throughout the summer. So, for me, just having those guys see me working, makes it easier for me to translate my message when the season comes about.
It's a job, you have to treat it that way. Prime example is Udonis. Even UD's been around. UD's been around working out. He don't have to be, you know what I mean? But he's treating it like a job still. Like, he still wants to play in the NBA, and that's one of the, showing that mentality of good is never enough. We have to keep pushing and keep going.
My work ethic was get here early. Sometimes I was here earlier than Coach Spo. Just in the gym getting treatment, lifting weights, and then I'm out by like 12 o'clock. So then I would come back at like 6. So just the work ethic will make you notice somebody, and then see it perform on the court is just even better.
Joel, even though you guys are locked in on the process plan right now,
man, those 2 practices right there, man, I'm telling you, they wake your ass up. I tell you that, no matter what. So at the end of the day, it's about just getting there, getting that repetition over and over, getting back to the fundamentals of what made us good. So sometimes we need that. Coach, he always get on my butt. Like me, sometimes I need that tough love. I don't take nothing personal, man. At the end of the day, I know when I'm out here, you're gonna allow me to be myself. So at the end of the day, man, I can take it.
So Riley gave the day off yesterday. The Heat back at it today. Practiced for a couple of hours today, broke a big sweat. They celebrated on Friday night after they beat Detroit 4-2. Probably celebrated again last night if I know those guys. And why stop now?
I mean, there's no sense in coming this far and not taking care of business. And it's a veteran team. I don't want to have to, overhype, what we have to do.
It feels pretty good, but it's not enough. We've celebrated a little bit, came in here and worked very, very hard today. I can see that the guys are focused and not just happy to be here.
Sweet.
It just makes it even more worthwhile, when you can go through some adversity and understand the pain and understand that, the pain was definitely worthwhile.
So what do you do when you fail?
For the first time ever, the Miami Heat have made it to the NBA Finals.
Now, the Heat know. And as the NBA Finals beckon, players are asking themselves a bigger question. What do you do once you succeed?
You make your mark when you get to the playoffs. And like Justice, I thought last year against Philly in the playoffs, even though we didn't win, it was a moment for him where he felt, that I can play at this level with these guys. So developing these young players, and we've done this 4 times now, had a good group of players, young players, and then either through free agency or through a trade, brought the superstar in. In 2020, we'll have a lot of room. We'll also have the possibility to have enough room to go after 2 next contracts, and we're going to do that. So we're planning that 2020 will be the room year. We're very fluid, we're very on top of it, and we are a destination place, Jax. The tax, the sun, the beautiful city is very progressive, city, diverse city. So we are a destination place, and we're going to be moving in that direction.
Coach Spoelstra is very focused in his message, and it has made it plain that this is go time now, that there is this new main thing, which is get to the postseason. How would you advise a fan, because you have great advice on this, on how to look at the playoff push, to kind of take the record out and just look at the singular games and the climbing that has to be done to get into the postseason?
When I drive to the games and I see our fans walking across Biscayne Boulevard, going up the steps of American Airlines Arena, they all got their gear on. It's like they're going to a concert. They're going to something that is special inside of the arena.